Of course, I forgot. I always start a little bit sooner than I should. Someday soon, I will have a starting soon screen. We're gonna get all that going. We have emotes, okay? We are in business. They're super cute. I'm obsessed with them. I am in my apron because I was just doing dishes. So, like, yes, I wear an apron, and yes, of course, it's super cute. I also bake in this and cook in this when I remember to put it on, but I mostly do dishes in it. I didn't even I didn't even fix my hair. I just turn on the camera and I'm like, oh my goodness, people get ready for these things. And my amazing friend last night was in a whole ass costume. She looked so good. She looked amazing. Oh, anyway, we'll just take our hair down and pretend like we did something with it. I love you guys. I hope you're having a great day. We are going to always start with our gratitude list. And we're going to work out today. I haven't, I did a couple days ago, used my workout app. I was doing it at least once a day. Hey, Ghost Floof, welcome in. Hello. We got emotes. Let's see, can I type them in? Probably. Let's do this. Anyway, here it is. Let me show you the cute emotes. I think I can use all of them, so I'll send you all of them. There's 15 that I got. Oh, thank you, Floof. I was just saying how I literally just woke up and took my hair down and was like, oh no. I was like, people get ready for this. Good morning. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Sister Blue. So happy to have you both in here, obviously. How's the sound? Should I put my little headphone in? I kind of like it better. Oh, wow, thank you. I literally was just saying, I'm like, it was up. I need to, anyway, thank you. We'll just say thank you, and we won't go into the long explanation of how curly hair is a pain. I do love my hair. But yeah, no, I was like, people get ready for streams, and like, they like do their makeup and wear costumes and like I get dressed up and all this stuff. I'm like in my jammies, like hair just like up in a bun. I'm like, I better at least take my hair out of the bun. Thank you. Thanks, Ghost Floof. That's super sweet. Apparently my birthday, there's like a book called The Big Book of Birthdays. And apparently March 3rd, for whatever reason, is the day of proposals. Like, legitimately, I'll get proposed to a lot, and like a lot of people will talk about marriage with me. Forever single. Forever alone. And I'm okay with it. I'm becoming more okay with it. Oh no, I hope you feel better. That's rough. Do you need some healing? Did you just get a surgery? I don't know why that's the first thing that comes to mind. Let's do some healing. Let's get that shifted. Oh my gosh. I grabbed the wrong journal, which I know it's the same journal. They're literally exactly the same, except this one doesn't have my gratitude list in it. Oh man. Ear infection. Oh no. Oh man. Okay, well, we do some jaw healing. Oh, thank you. Honestly, thank you, Practical Magic. If you guys don't follow Lisa, I don't know why. I switch between calling you your Twitch name and your real name. But if you're not following, please do. Just like an amazing reader, has given me so many like amazing friends and a community, and like more than just the readings, like the readings are amazing, and I've gotten insight and direction and learned about myself, but the community that you've just connected all of us to and with, and this place on Twitch is just beautiful. So thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I'm so happy when you pop in here. It's wonderful. So we're gonna start a gratitude list. I'm wondering if I should just use this journal because my other journal was almost full anyway. The only problem is that's how I was keeping track of the date. What's the date, you guys? We're gonna have to figure that out first. October 23rd, 4th? What's going on here? Date. It's the 24th. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. And honestly, like, isn't it so hard sometimes to recognize our own, I don't know, our own nature, I guess I should say, like, or how other people perceive us? Like, so often I'm like, I don't know. It's just like, why am I doing this? Or like, kind of that mentality of just like, I don't know. Am I good enough? That imposter syndrome kicks in. It does. I mean, it happens for everyone. When other people say it, you're like, "Why? You're so amazing, and you're such a leader." And these are what my friend who, like, I feel like, we see people one way and they see us another, and learning to recognize, like, our own place in the world in a more of like an appreciative way, everything we've been through, all of our experiences, and how we can show that love to other people and really bring our light to the world. Like, that's literally my whole goal. It's like, since I was a little kid, I had so much anger as a little kid. I just felt so like unloved and unlovable, and you get told that for enough years and you start to believe it, and then you start to act it, and that's really scary when you like go from like wanting to help the world to feeling like it was you against the world. So trying to shake that off, right? Trying to recognize, like, no, like, even though I've been through painful experiences and felt unlovable, like, I'm not unlovable. Like, I'm not. That's honestly my biggest thing to overcome at this point. Um, we're judged for what we choose to do, not what we chose to do. Yeah. Still learning to make the right choices. Still disappointed by myself a little bit, but I think that's part of being human. It's part of learning. I wanted to stream from my room instead today. I feel like I should explain this because I don't think I've ever really streamed from this angle. So this is literally just like the corner of my room by my bed. My moon phases tapestry that I really love. That's the one that's my work desk and all my crystals over there. But I just felt like this is where I work out. This is my yoga mat down here, my little corner, my windows, my big windows by my cedar tree, and I just felt like this was kind of the right place to be for now. Yeah, honestly, living and learning. Yeah, I wish I could just like, cause I'm smart enough to know better, um, but naive enough to make the same mistakes. So definitely learning, definitely living, I guess. Making choices. Making not my favorite choices, but we'll just leave it at that for now. So we're gonna work out today. We're gonna make a better choice. I'm like, I just took my hair down. Where'd my hair tie go? So, thanks, Phasmo. Glad to see you, by the way. It's really good to see you. I'm always glad when you pop in here. Um, Holy shit, y'all. Okay, wow. Sorry to swear, but I got a message last night and my gaming PC, it's coming. It might be here today. We will see. Good morning. Good morning indeed. I'm feeling so much better. Yesterday I was like all weepy and like just had to cry and mourn and like wear big clothes and like just let go. But yeah, I'm feeling so much better today. Had a couple good readings yesterday where I was just like, what the hell does spirit have to tell me? Like, what do I do? I feel so directionless. Like, I was feeling so powerful and all these things lifted up. And then every reading was just like, let it go, move on, like, don't forget your power, like, you're the Queen of Cups, like, I got like all the queen cards, oh, well, not all the queen cards, I got, shoot, what was the other one? I didn't get the Empress, I wanted, that's okay though. But I was like, I got, just every message kind of was just reiterating, like, you know who you are, like, you're here for a reason, don't let this hang you up for too long, essentially. Don't get stuck in this feeling. And I'm like really known to get stuck in my feelings, hence the diagnosis of chronic depression, which really is just chronically thinking the same thoughts I've been thinking over and over and getting stuck in that emotion. And gotta shift our thoughts, baby. That's the first step. We got to shift our thoughts first. You know, we're not gonna just pull ourselves out of depression. It's literally a daily realizing of like how our thoughts are creating our emotions. Yeah, okay, so this is the thing. I did not order it. I am like broke as a joke, like at the moment. I mean, I'm doing all right. It's getting better and better every day. I'm getting better at handling my finances every day. I need to reframe my thoughts around everything. Every time I say something that's like that, and that's keeping me stuck where I am, I'm going to recognize it like that and stop it right there and reframe it. Because I am getting better at my finances. Like, I'm building wealth, like, I'm investing, I'm taking care of myself, paying for this place. Like, I'm always proud of that when I can say that. You know, I don't have any roommates at 28. Like, I'm paying for an apartment in Grand Rapids myself. That's pretty dang impressive. So I need to give myself more credit for that and be like, look, you're balancing a budget, you're taking care of a 3-year-old, you're working full time, you're getting your health in order, you're going to therapy, like, you're trying to have a social life online, you support all your friends, like, all day long. Like, I'm getting a full night's sleep again, which is really good for me. Like, it's like, shoot, Carly, you gotta recognize, like, there are so many amazing things that you're doing every day. And I need to recognize, I need to be proud of myself because I don't do that for myself ever. I don't just sit here and, like, you know what I do? I sit here and I beat myself up about all the mistakes I've made and I relive my regrets day in and day out. Like, how exhausting. You know, humans, we are the only animal that suffers continuously for the same problem, and we just relive that problem or mistake in our mind a million times. Other animals, once and you learn and done. Humans, we're just going to keep repeating it if we keep keeping it in our minds, so okay, little insights that I need to say to myself. I'm saying it to myself, not try to lecture anybody other than me. So ooh, chills. Okay, so I'm going to write my gratitude list. I'm just going to use the journal I have. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well noted. Yeah, I don't think anybody needs to hear this more than I do. So like, yeah, honestly, part of me, part of the way I learn, part of the way I like light up and feel like myself is when I'm with other people and when I'm talking and having hiccups and conversations with people. And just kind of like reminding myself all the things I need to learn, like, and all the things I need to know. Internal war. That's like literally, that's it right there. That sums it right up. October 24th, y'all. Gratitude list. So what are we grateful for today, y'all? I need to clean my glasses. I really can't. I really can't even right now. Honestly, I kind of want to, man, I've been sitting on my feet for too long. Oh my gosh. So my friend, I should have gotten this set up before I streamed today, but I just didn't. Um, but my friend set up this bot in his Discord that just like tells people every time I go live, it just sets out an alert. I'm like, I need to do that on my own channel. Why haven't I done that? Silly, but I need to. So we're gonna. Oh shoot, this was the thing. We're supposed to be doing a workout. Okay, this is what I wanted to do. I am. I'm like slightly nearsighted. Like things are pretty blurry like this. Like just details. Honestly, I can see everything pretty well. I can see like here perfectly. Like I could read the chat without my glasses on. And my chat's just on my phone, so it's pretty small. But yeah, I can read it. I need to brush. This is silly, but I need to brush my eyelashes. Take care of your lashes, everyone. Take care. I I thought it was silly of me to do this on stream the other day, but then one of my friends who also has lash extensions, she was like, I didn't know I was supposed to brush them. I'm like, oh my god, yes, I brush mine all day long. They're so, they're pretty fun to play with, to be honest. It makes you feel like, I don't know. I used to wear false lashes, like for Halloween and stuff, so that's what it makes me feel like. Like I can just be like, do my makeup really quick and like put on a costume. I really want to be a deer for Halloween this year, which I know is silly. I think it'd be really cute. You brush your mustache every morning? Oh my god, so cute. I love that. Yeah, I love facial hair. I've always um, loved guys with facial hair. I used to make beard oil, and I love making beard oil. I think it's so much fun. I should start doing that again because there's so many bearded guys on Twitch, and like mustache wax would be so fun to make. I don't know if you curl your mustache, but I love that. I think it's so cute. I had this my best friend in college who I dated. Don't date your best friend. Just freaking be best friends with them. Damn it. Anyway, always, always, always. Um, but he had this mustache that was like black and curled at the ends, and he used to take such care into like put such care into it, and like it's great. He was a good storyteller, so he twirl his mustache while we told stories back and forth. Oh, that's even that's I think that's better. 10 out of 10. Silver foxes. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, so sexy. Don't even worry about it. That's like ultimate. One of my, again, another one of my best friends. Thankfully, this one I did not date. Um, he lives out in Pennsylvania, actually. We met at a sales training for a job, but he's totally gray. And I think it's awesome. He was only like probably 30 as well, maybe 30, early 30s, but he was like kind of self-conscious about it as well, I feel like. But I was like, no, dude, like you're rocking it. Like you got like the jawline and the high cheekbones. I'm like, dude, no. He has this hot ass girlfriend now. I'm so freaking proud of him. She's got a son maybe or a daughter. I don't know. She has a couple kids, and oh, I was just so excited to see. I love seeing my friends fall in love, like especially my guy friends, because then I'm like, yes, dude, like Now we can all hang out. Like, I don't know. I'm a better third wheel for some reason. Sue! Hi, Sue. How are you? And Kay? Oh my goodness. Good morning, my friends. I love y'all. We're just talking about um, mustaches and facial hair and silver foxes. I think men and women, both who have gray hair. One of my friends dyes her hair in gray or silver. Awesome. I love it. Always loved that look. Don't know why. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Personal opinion. So we're writing our gratitude list. You know what we're starting with? Gray hair. Thanks, sister. I am giving myself the love that I was seeking from everyone else. No, you honestly didn't. That's what I was gonna go into. I was trying to find my other phone so that I can do my workout app on it, and like I didn't find it before I started stream, so now I'm looking around, but it's definitely not over here. It's probably somewhere, somewhere, I'm sure. So we write 3 things that we're grateful for every day. I always lose things. Usually the pen while I'm writing. Kay, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you got crystals from her. Okay, I'm never good at expressing this when I'm typing because I'm like, Carly, that's too many exclamation points. You look like a crazy person. But like, dude, oh my god, I'm so excited that you got crystals from her. Literally, probably almost all of my crystals. I'm looking around at them. Pretty much all my crystals are from her, from Moondrop Stones. Like, she's amazing. I did too. Did very much appreciate it. Oh, you put them on the Discord? Yes. Okay. I get so excited about things. She's so nice. Okay, it makes me want to cry how nice she is. She comes over to my house because she lives close to me somewhere. I don't know, somewhere in my city, and I found her through, I think, through local sellers on Etsy. Okay, do yourself a favor and do that because she's literally like now, like, I love her. I support her all the time. She's gonna come over and we're gonna do a painting night and just chill. Yeah, she's so sweet. Blue Rebel, hi darling, how are you? Yeah, she's literally so nice. It makes me want to cry. She came over and gave me like 3 hugs. And for some reason, I love this. I love my intuition sometimes. I'm snapping down here. Um, so she's over here and we're chatting and she's dropping off the crystals, and her and her boyfriend, husband, shit, I think they're married. I think it's her and her husband. Oh my god. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was just for me, but she sends me free shit all the time. Like, all the freaking time. Every time I do an order, she puts in like something random. And this last time, I was this elephant that I wanted so bad. Like, it was worth, oh, so much. Anyway, and she gave that to me free. Oh no, the highlight of my day is having you here in my stream. Thank you. I'm so glad you're all here. Um, yes. Oh, wow. Seriously, she's just phenomenal. Okay, so anyway, the intuition story. This is a good one, so I gotta tell you guys. Yes, this elephant crystal. It's so cute. I love elephants. I love them. I think I was an elephant in a past life. Literally, the first time I saw an elephant in person, I cried, and I wasn't even, it was before I was spiritual. Computer, what do you want? Doesn't it just like spook you when your computer just like comes out of a sleep? It's like, what? Who touched you? What ghost? Oh my god. Yeah. So we went to this elephant sanctuary. Um. Yeah, I should go get it. And look at. Speaking of Ganesh, there's my. I just got a Buddhism calendar. Yeah, so I'll go get that elephant crystal. It's worth going to get, I think. Okay, and I'll show you all my emotes. Look at my cute emotes that I got. I got 15 emotes. I chose these as the top 5. They felt They felt like me, like the most me. Wait. Oh, there's one that was prayer hands. And I do that all the time, and I must have taken that one off. I must have replaced that one by mistake. But the noms, I know, I'm always eating. I'm usually eating on stream, or talking about food. Usually we talk about my favorites: soup, sandwiches, smoothies. um, the giggle, I know, right? She's so cute. And the big green eyes, I'm like, oh, if I was a cartoon. If only. Oh, yeah. So there's a bunch of them. There's one that's like face palm. There's an eye rolling one. Oh man, what are the other ones? There's so many cute ones. I liked the peace sign. I felt like I had to put the peace sign in there for now. But anyway, well, I'll switch them up. I'm going to switch them up like regularly because I got, like I said, I have 15 now. So I'm just going to like switch them out. Like they'll be random. We can vote on them on the Discord. Like, hi, bird. Hello, little birdie, little baby bird coming to see me. There's this little bird hopping towards me through the branches of the cedar tree. Oh, you're so tiny. You're so small. Okay. Adorable. So, we are just gonna stay in this feeling, this good feeling place. We're not gonna sit and wallow in the sadness, because that's too easy. We're taking the hard route. We're taking the path less traveled, the neural path less traveled. That is, um, we're gonna rewire our neural pathways through finding things that bring us joy. So, gratitude list, y'all. I'm so distracted. 1, 2, we write 3 things every day that we're grateful for. Keeping it simple. We don't want to overdo it. Number 1 was gray hair. Number 2 is that I wonder if I can't check. I wonder if I already wrote elephants. It's possible. But I'm going to write it right now. And I'm going to go get that little elephant crystal. Okay, and we should write one more thing down. What else are we grateful for today? Local artists, local artisans. What's the correct word? Oh, that's cute, Kay. Yes. We'll write local, because she's an artist. Local shops, local sellers. What's the right word? We'll write shops because that's cute. It's a cute word. It reminds me of Animal Crossing. Small businesses. I love honestly all small businesses. It's just nice. It's nice to support. You feel good there. Oh, I'm like, what's back there? My little ukulele. I gotta start playing that again. Okay, so we wrote our gratitude list. If you're interested, I will go get the elephant. If you don't care, I won't go get the elephant. Oh, and I keep forgetting to drink my tea. It's never warm by the time I drink it. I never remember it. It sits in the microwave forever. Just beeping away. Okay. Will do. Today we have wild sweet orange tea, if anybody's curious. again. Y'all saw that? I just walked past it. I brought my froggy, my Labradorite frog. Oh, I love him. He's so cute. I love animals. I love animal-shaped crystals, apparently. I didn't know how much. But I do also have an octopus. I didn't grab him. He's in the kitchen. This is the elephant. He is like, oh, so cool. So lovely. Such a sweet little gift. Honestly, way more than a gift should have been. Like, she was too nice to me. This is worth, honestly, from another shop, this would be $60. Like, easy. This size crystal, this, like, oh, I just love him. He's so cute. I brought a candle. I also brought my Mr. Rogers quotes, because I needed to read one to myself today. Because yesterday I was really sad on stream, and I'm not going to be sorry for it. It's okay to be sad. Some people think that friends are always happy, always having fun. Well, that's not true. Friends often have hard times and sad times, but friends can come together again and again and build a stronger and stronger friendship between each other. Yay, Mr. Rogers. Yay. Yay for candles as well. Anyway, I'm glad you're all here. We wrote our gratitude list. Oh yeah, I was gonna look for my phone while I was out there too. Because obviously we want to, I got the candle down here. We want to do the workout. I could do the meditation at least. That part I can do. So, we can meditate first and then work out. We'll do a short one. We'll do a short meditation. You guys can hear me okay, right? I always have to ask that because, like, right now my headphones are just on the ground. But if the mic is picking it up, that's great. If it's not, like, if it needs to be here, I wish I could test that. Sound check. All right, let's see. That's probably better like this. Probably. More than likely. Oh, I wanted to do a guided meditation. There's a heart meditation with a sound bath at 11 a.m. There's some yoga going on right now. Savor Sunday Gentle Yoga, Sunday Yin Yoga, Vocal Tune-Up Extravaganza. What? What is that? The word extravaganza. How could...
So many things made me laugh. Christina in Finland has to stop. The dog's howling. My window's cracked, so I'm hearing...
Oh my god. I love this guy.
Someone's playing the radio. It's so funny and awesome.
Oh my god.
I wonder if you can hear it. Someone's like doing yard duty with their radio.
I don't know. People are cracking up, apparently. I don't know what is so funny about that guy. That's a vocal tune-up extravaganza. That sounds so good. I don't think that's really a guided meditation, but it sounds interesting. It's very intriguing. The other thing I could do would just be to download the app on my new phone, rather than having to always find my old phones for my other apps. But yeah, we'll just do that. So do we want to work out? Do we want to do the meditation? Does anybody have an opinion or a preference? We'll download the meditation app and we'll download the workout app. And then we'll do the meditation and we'll download the workout app. That's what I'm trying to say. Brain work. We could also do Qigong too, but we're going to start with the meditation because I need it. I do. You can't really, you can like tell that I have braces, but can you see them? They're not super noticeable. Oh, shoot. All right, let's turn this on. Oh man, there's some good meditation teachers on right now, you guys. Oh, Shelly. Okay, we're gonna do a live meditation. Thank you. Like the pink. I honestly was like never wore pink until recently. And then I was like, I really like this. What's wrong? What's wrong with pink? Absolutely nothing. So let's see. In 52 minutes, one of my favorite teachers. Ghost Floof. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Dang, thank you. I have a sub goal up right now to get me a computer, but I'm hoping that that computer actually gets here today. Oh, and I never finished that story. So I didn't buy a computer because I am working on my finances and paying for other things right now, like rent and stuff. And but my computer is hopefully getting made by one of my friends who builds computers and said that he would gift me one for my streaming and everything. And I'm like, oh my, and for gaming, he's like, as long as you game with me. And I was like, dude, let's freaking game. Oh my god, look at that cute emote. Oh, oh, so cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. So in 50 minutes, one of my favorite teachers, Melody Litton, is doing her Daily Dose of Peace devotional chanting. Super nice practice. It's only 10 minutes long. Um, but anyway, I got a little distracted there. Always. Wow. Where was I even? Did I say all the story? What story was I just about to say, you guys? Did I finish it? We need to do our practice. I need to take my vitamins and get my head on straight. Honestly, I have this one called MindWorks, which is like a focus vitamin. My brain does not function without that. I need to order that. I keep forgetting to order that because my brain's not working without it. That is a goal. Yeah, I currently do not have. I'm always getting distracted. I currently do not have any way to game. I have no gaming system, no computer. That computer is my work computer, my all-in-one. No way is that thing. Honestly, it won't let me download anything. And only Discord. It's allowed me to download Discord. Sorry for the eyelash brushing. It's allowed me to download Discord, but then like Discord only works like 30% of the time. So it's been, I've had to uninstall it, reinstall it, and I'm really not supposed to be using it for anything other than work. I really can't. They pretty much make it so you can't do much else. Check your emails and watch a little Netflix after you clock out. But I haven't been doing that, honestly. I've been on people's streams, spending more time meditating, just giving my brain a little break because, as you can see, I'm always thinking about 3 trillion things at once. That's why my brain goes from like story to story and like tangent to tangent, and that's what the stream should be called. I don't know if we're in just chatting today. We're probably in fitness because I thought I would be working out right now. But it really should just be like from tangent to tangent. Like there's literally no in between. Nothing other than tangents. But I'm glad you're all hanging out and bearing with me. Yeah. So eventually that's the goal, to have this gaming computer, to be able to game. I'd probably do silly things. One of my friends right now is doing Sims. Man, what's that TV show? Big Brother? Is that a show where they're all in the house together? It's like a co-ed house sharing or some kind of weird game show thing. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but my friend is doing that, a Sims version, And yeah, house slash hotel. Okay. He's like built this house in The Sims, and then he's like made Sims versions of like us and all our friends. It's hilarious. My Sim is so hot. Like, I love her. I'm like, dude, make me a babe. He's like, check, like, done and done. I love her. She pretty much just like sits around, plays games on her phone, paints a little bit, stops painting before it finished. She's so much like me. Stares up into space, waits for somebody to talk to, eats a bunch of food, fell asleep in the hot tub. It's like, check, check, check. Like all the things I've done and do. I'm like, wow, am I this predictable? Do I really just like stare up into space until somebody like reaches out to me? Yeah, 10 out of 10 I do. Um, Super glad that you're all here having fun with me. This is awesome. But I think that that would be really fun to game. Some kind of version of The Sims with like making versions of all of us, and then you get to design your own character, and I think it'd just be awesome. We don't have to like lock people in a house. I think it's okay to like let people do their own thing. The cat staring out the window meme. Oh my god, for real. I want to look that up right now. That's so funny. Okay, wow, Distraction City. I blame myself. I have no one to blame but me. I won't blame you guys. That's just cruel. You guys wouldn't be here if I hadn't pressed the live button. Um, I'm really glad you're all here. Oh, okay. So, meditation, workout, qigong practice. We have time for everything. So, my star sign. Which astrology are you talking about? Are you talking about tropical, which is like the most used one? Or are you talking about Vedic, which is the less used one, but the one that actually bases itself off of where the stars are? So the Vedic one is actually the accurate one because the sky shifts every so often. I don't know the exacts of it, but yeah, Vedic is the accurate one. So I learned a lot about that recently. But yes, I am in tropical. I'm a Pisces sun, Cancer moon, Leo ascendant, Leo rising. So personality of a lion, but super emotional and feeling. But in Vedic, I am a Gemini moon. So this is actually where the stars were when I was born. The moon was in Gemini. The sun was in Aquarius. And the ascendant was in Cancer. So that's actually accurate to what I am. I have the Gemini moon, which is like the funny, witty side of me. The Aquarius, which is like my logical, again, clever, quick-witted. So like I have that from both sides, like where I love, if you see me in chats, I love making jokes. I love like puns. I love like quick humor and saying different things to like make people laugh, based on what the streamer said or like whatever it is. So and then but people perceive me as a Cancer, so people see me as super emotional and watery, when in reality, like when I get to know people, I'm super like I like making jokes and I like just being silly. So and I feel like that's kind of the side of myself I try to show on Twitch. Maybe not so much. Maybe I've been lately more emotional, but I do want to, yeah, be a little bit more giggly, have a little bit more humor, more lightheartedness, stay more lighthearted, because that's what I need more of in my life. Like I said, we're trying to rewire those neural pathways. It can't just be some of the time. It's got to be like a consistent effort to do that. So, Burr, I'm freezing. My house, I turned my heat down recently, just a couple days ago, because I was like, there's no point in keeping it this warm for just me. I'll just bundle up. And I need to bundle up some more. or do this workout. So I forgot what I was doing, but I'm connecting my speaker. There we go. All right. So I think either app will be open now or available. Yeah. So we could do the workout. The message of the day, let's read it. No, I don't. Dang, I gotta log in. I don't know how anybody... See, this is why it's so much easier when you just find the one that you already have. Because then you don't have to remember, like, your passwords and your login and all that. Ooh. Good morning, gold hairs. Oh my goodness. Hi, good morning. I'm Leo Sun, Taurus Moon, and Virgo Ascending. Ooh. See, I'm just, like, so confused about astrology now because everything I thought I knew was wrong. Which I'm okay with because, like, the new knowledge makes more sense to me, you know. And like I think the other thing, Ghost Floof, what'd you say? Oh no. Shh. Don't message me right now, Instagram. You were told you're an Aries moon, Aries sun, and Aries rising. Stop. You're messing that up. You're messing with me right now. Okay, shoot, dude. Okay, but we gotta actually see where your stars were. So this is my actual theory, okay? This is my conspiracy theory about astrology. And like, why would they tell us something that's off? You know, like, why would they purposefully push the one that has nothing to do with the star alignments? Like, why wouldn't they actually base it off of, okay, you look at the sky at the moment you were born, and then where those planets and stars and the moon and the sun are, like, that's what you are. But instead they shifted it, right? So like the astrology itself is incorrect to try to like change our perception of ourselves in some way for some reason. Like, you know, there's like, I personally think there's always a bigger reason to everything. Like, it's not just the astrology. It's like also we're able to change people's complete perceptions of themselves. Not always, not, you know, obviously not everyone is that into astrology. But I still find that super fascinating. And so then when I look into Vedic and where the stars are and where everything's placed, it's like, okay. And then I get this whole new sense of who I am because of like where the stars are. Oh, nice. See, that's all you need to know. And placement, I guess, your location. 3:30 a.m. December 24th, 1992. I love that. Oh yeah, dang, Aries literally walking amongst us. Dude, that's a lot of Aries. So then I wonder, like, oh, you know, I mean, I could do the charts, honestly. I could pull that up really quick, but I wouldn't know that much about it. I'd be able to at least see where everything's placed, but we'll need my friend to actually do it for real. Let's see if this is right. Incorrect. Okay, let's try again. Maybe I didn't do that email address. Maybe I logged in with Facebook. Oh my god. I don't want to log in with Facebook ever. Like, literally never again. Oh, nice. Close. Okay, wait. You were only a few months older than me then. Like 2 months. Because I was born March 93. I was born at 3:10 or 3:11 in the afternoon. On the other side of the state. You deleted Facebook 9 years ago. Seriously. Good riddance. I recently downloaded it again a couple years ago, or I opened a new one a couple years ago, and I'm like thinking about it. It was because of Mom's Group. I was in this Mom's Group, and they did all their notifications only through Facebook. I was like, can't you like email or text me or something? They're like, no, just get a Facebook. And I was like, oh yeah, that's so great. Horrible, literally horrible. And I've only posted I was like doing all right for a while, not posting anything. And then, hi Sophie. Oh, Sophie's what I always wanted to name my daughter. Sophia, really, but I love Sophie. It's so cute. Sophie or Sophia, they're both cute. How could you choose? You call them both. Anyway, don't listen to me. I'm just rambling. we're trying to log in and we're trying to not be a goofy goober for a moment. Stay focused, Carly, stay focused. Gmail.com. Wow, typing is hard. Incorrect again. No, these are real metal braces. Look at. But they're really not metal. They're ceramic braces. I'm Goofy Goober. Yeah. Yeah, we are. We're all Goofy Goobers. We really are too. Okay. What the heck is going on here? Someone remind me of my password. I never change my password. It should always be the same thing. It says no. It's not it. It's not it either. Anyway, we just won't work out today, maybe. Maybe we'll just change this. We'll just do our Qigong practice like normal. Oh, yes, okay, that's exactly what I was thinking. Sophia is your real name. Sophie is just what people call you. That's so cute. That's literally what I was trying to say before, but my brain just like jumbled everything up and was just like, nope, not nopin. No, nope. Brain. All right. Well, we were going to meditate, but I've been distracted. And I also want to read more of the Four Agreements. Has anyone read that book? Nice. Yeah, but look into Vedic astrology. Look into the star placements because it's super interesting, and I think there's really something to that, something to knowing that. Aw, kitten. That's really cute too. All right. Oh man, we should listen to Shelley. This is one of my favorite meditation teachers, Shelley McSweeney White. And she's doing positive. What is this one titled? Positive affirmations, I think. She always has birds playing. Oh, yay, you got yourself a copy. I did too. $7 shipped to my house. It's like brand new. Oh. Oh, Shelley, your mic. Sorry, y'all. All right, let's see. I just can't. I'm like, nope. I wasn't expecting that. We want peace. Where you can do. That's why the recorded ones are so great. Rather than the live ones can be a little tricky. Which, you know, I'm doing a live right now. $5 at Five Below. This book? Oh my gosh. Nice. Okay, see. Darn it. I wish I could find that other phone so we could do our workout. I'll probably find it as soon as we get off this. But let's do a meditation. Literally all my most recent ones are like attracting your soulmate, finding your person, attract your soulmate with archangels, manifesting your life partner. Like, wow, Carly, obsessed much? Oh, let's do something better than that. Let's do something. Let's do this. This is one of my favorite meditation teachers as well. She does theta healing. She's living in Bali. It has invited me to visit her, and I want to visit her. Her name is Nini
Gently
Lee.
position yourself into a nice and comfortable meditative position.
Let's get comfortable.
Seated upwards with your spine elongated, connected with the heavens above. The tailbone connected to the earth below. With your hands rested on your lap in Gyan Mudra, thumb touching the index finger, or you can have your hands connected on your heart space, resting on top of one another.
This one's
Just
nice.
gently close your eyes and completely relax your body.
This actually stimulates the same chemicals
Relaxing your face,
as giving your
chest,
loved one a hug.
belly, arms and legs. Allow your shoulders to drop down and back, allowing your heart space to open up. Let the universe gently kiss your soul. And now take 3 deep breaths. With each exhale, let it go, let it go, let it go. Having your full awareness on your heart, your Anahata chakra, I invite you to set an intention for your journey today. And allow your intention to settle into the fertile soil of your heart. Feel it, feel it, feel it. And now one more time, take a deep breath in through your heart and exhale out through your heart. I'm going to guide you on a journey through your heart chakra, also known as your Anahata chakra. Anahata is a Sanskrit word meaning unhurt, unstruck, and unbeaten.
Wow.
And is associated with balance, calmness, serenity, and unconditional love. The heart chakra emanates the color green. Now once again, taking a deep breath in through your nose and exhaling through your heart. Just keep breathing in and out through your heart and notice how you feel. Notice if anything is coming up for you. Begin to feel your heart beating slower and slower, relaxing, becoming lighter and lighter. You are at one with your heart. You are at one with everything that surrounds you.
Sorry.
Now just ask your heart, how are you feeling today? Heart,
I want to check on those
how
birds.
have you been feeling through
Are
the
y'all
last
okay?
days, weeks,
I
and
think they're
months?
okay. I think they flew off. I'm so sorry.
Just listen. Listen to your heart. Communicate with your heart. It is okay to feel. It is safe to feel. That you see it. You acknowledge it. And that you are ready to let those feelings of discomfort go. Breathe it in and let it go. Let it all go. When you love yourself and you take care of your heart, your well-being,
Yeah, that's the problem.
you mirror back this divine love to others in your life and into the world. And just be here with your heart for some time, giving yourself a big hug and feel the love radiating through your entire body. You are whole. You are complete. You are supported. You are protected. You are loved. You are an embodiment of love itself.
didn't realize that the meditation had ended. Good morning. How's everyone? Good morning, Snowman and ATF. Welcome in. We gotta write our review. That was a great meditation. I'm really glad you all did that with me. So, if we can't log into the workout, maybe we will just do our Qigong, which is still a good workout. And it's also a good healing practice, so there's many, many benefits. We did the seated practice yesterday, but I have had people reach out to me who are who prefer the seated practice, so we can do either. Let it go. Let it go. I have a lot to let go. That was nice for me to feel like actually listen to my heart and what does it need, and it really needs the love that I've always been giving to everyone else. It needs my protection and my care, and to feel safe, not to feel like I need somebody or that I'm not full on my own, but to recognize my fullness in myself. So it was very powerful for me. I wrote that in the review. And Qigong also is a great way to help move that flow, give us confidence, really help us step into our full power as human beings. We become our own healers, we become our own teachers, our own gurus. We really recognize our own divinity, and that's what it's about. Stepping into the Christ consciousness, that divinity that's within each of us. So, shall we begin? Who's ready for Qigong? I've got my dream board here too, which is coming together. I'll read some of them to you. Finding calm during trying times. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. It's a Helen Keller quote. Say hello, grow your business. Energy and lights. Elevate, enhance, experience. Expect a miracle. Inspiration. 5 ways to manifest our desires. I actually cut out this article and wrote it down, so we'll read it. We'll read 5 ways to manifest our desires for anybody who's interested in that. According to a Pew Forum study, nearly 80% of Americans believe in miracles. When we think we can't handle burdensome difficulties on our own, we often seek help from a higher power, pleading, "Cure me or my loved one of this illness. Aid me," I'll turn this way, "aid me in providing for myself and my family. Bring me someone to love. Help me resolve this intensely painful situation. Protect loved ones from the harm they're subjecting themselves to." If we want miracles to unfold in our own lives, we must actively participate in their manifestation. Here are 5 ways to manifest more miracles in our lives. Number 1, be grateful for everything. We don't do this for no reason. Okay, we're not writing down our gratitude list for no reason. It's important. Be grateful for everything. Gratitude deserves its positive buzz. When we're grateful, our energy changes and our light shines. My neighbors just walked by. I never stream here because it's right by their front door. Okay, where were we? Gratitude deserves its positive buzz. When we're grateful, our energy changes and our light shines. Our perspective shifts from scarcity to abundance. We bring forth divine blessings by being tuned in to the giving nature of the Creator of all. When we live in a state of gratitude, good people, opportunities, and blessings arrive. Namaste, Tom. Welcome in, Mystic Tom. Great to see you. We're just talking about the importance of gratitude and 5 ways to manifest our desires and miracles into our lives. So, 1 is gratitude. 2, stop using excuses to do nothing. When we take a positive step in our lives, it can be anything. A way forward will often appear. I put a money tree over this part of the article. And this one I'm like, I need to read this. This is important. Okay, here we are. When we take a positive step in our lives, it can be anything. A way forward will often appear that may be unrelated to the blessing that we receive. For example, clearing out the clutter may clarify a career move. Taking a course to build a new skill may introduce us to a new friend. Precisely. Like that sales job I took was not for the job. I never did the job. I just met that awesome friend. Let's see. I had to take that tree off. We had to move it anyway. It's good. It's a good thing. We'll put it over here. We're just rearranging the dream board. Okay, number 2. When we take a positive step in our lives, it can be anything. A way forward will often appear. That's right. That will be unrelated to the blessing we receive. For example, clearing out clutter may clarify a career move. Taking a course to build a new skill may introduce us to a new friend. In beginning a new exercise routine, we may discover self-confidence in other areas of our life. Oh yeah. Blankies. Blankets. I was actually thinking that I wanted to. I'm so cold right now. I was like, I just want to be cozy. I'm going to grab that blanket down in a minute. We'll just grab it right now. Yes. Yeah. My feelings would also be hurt if I didn't. I only have my fish, but I love my fish. I love him. Darth Vader. Lord Vader. Oh, yeah, just a blanket. Normally I make my bed. Like, today I don't know, I was still trying to decide if I should stream in here or stream out there. And today we decided to stream in here. Me, myself, and I. I refer to myself as a we all the time. I don't know if anybody else does that. It's like me, and then that voice in my head that thinks it knows what better than me. ATF, you haven't posted pics of your cat? Now my heart is hurt. The healing power of movement is on my dream board too, you guys. That's important. Okay. So this is why we're going to do our exercise routine, is to build our self-confidence back up and to remind ourselves who the F we are. Okay. Number 3, step beyond routine. Step out of routines, broaden horizons, and bust through comfort zones. Bumps and bruises may occur, but bravery is rewarded. Miracles are not beyond our grasp, but we may need to extend our reach in ways we've never done before. That's important. That's a good one. I like that. 4, help others receive the miracles they pray for. Ooh. Experience the bliss of being a giver. Share what others need. Oh, I love gift giving. This is a big one for me. Sponsor a child's education. Give unused belongings to people that desperately need them. Offer words of encouragement. It all matters more than we realize. Agreed. If I go out anywhere, I can feel the people who really need compliments. And most of the time I'll compliment them. Every once in a while there's like the other day, this is my other thing. I don't like to compliment two people in a row because then I think people will feel like I'm not being genuine. Like I'm very weird about the way I give. Shell Shredda, welcome in, darling. Glad to see you. But yeah, I definitely feel like I give compliments specifically to people who need them most of the time, unless there's like something weird. So essentially, I complimented this woman, and then this other woman was walking just a couple feet behind her, and like, you know, the body language where you're just not that confident. You're looking down, you're holding something, and I walk around, you know, strutting my stuff, and I'm like, oh man, I should tell her how beautiful she is, because she really is. And I didn't, because I just said a compliment, and that was a silly reason. That's a silly reason not to compliment someone. What rules I make up in my head. I'm genuine, okay? If I'm being genuine, then I should just say it and be genuine and not worry. So, long story long, as usual. And the last one. I swear to God, I did not read this one ahead of time. Number 5, trust intuition. When we listen, oh my God, I love this. When we listen to our intellect, instead of our inner heart and soul guidance, we get turned around and off course. When we have an inner knowing that can help us get where we want to go, divine wisdom always trumps the human mind. Exactly. Don't listen to your damn human mind. It'll mislead you every time. I'm not bitter. I'm not mad at myself. Okay. Dang it. That's a good one though. We all have the power to participate. Excuse me, hiccups. To participate in creating miracles in our lives. For ourselves and others, by bringing to fruition what did not seem remotely possible. It's easy to start by practicing these 5 miracle creating strategies. This was written by J. Marie Novak, an author, life transformation mentor, and founder of the Believe and Create online community. Learn how to believe in and create the life you were born to live at believeandcreate.com. I've never read that part of that. It's feeling very significant to me, and I feel like I need to go on there and meet people like yesterday. Maybe like 6 months ago when I originally found it. Honestly, I bet I found this article and started this dream board years ago now. Before Elin was born, I believe. I'm pretty sure. That's crazy to think about, isn't it? Honestly, I remember more of my life now, or like the timeline of my life, because I'm like, oh no, I remember when I did this, because it was before Elin or after Elin. Parents do that. I know, it's probably annoying, but we do. My friend has just been released from being sectioned, and now he's telling me how better I could be. Don't know if I should take him serious. I love people. I find people super beautiful, and I love complimenting people. So I always mean it. But I do like to give compliments. My intuition is so bleh lately. My intuition is good. It's my human head that I just need to listen to my intuition instead of like thinking things. So I've said advice is good. Take it, if not, don't. Yeah, the advice for good until you start talking about Venus. Oh man. Good morning. Good morning, sweet gingerbread. How are you, darling? Glad to see you in here again. We're gonna do that. We're gonna put the candle up where it's safe. I'm cold this morning, but we're good. We were gonna work out, and I can't find my other phone, so We're improvising. We're gonna do our sorry, I just was making sure the squirrel was safe. I have this I'm gonna trust my intuition. And so I'm just gonna tell you guys because like whatever. If you believe me, cool. If you don't, you don't. But I'm like 90% sure at this point in my life that I can telepathically communicate with animals. Every time I go to a zoo or like yeah, pretty much just the zoo. That's where I've been. The animal sanctuary though, the animals all like come towards me. And one time I was at the zoo in the monkey area, and literally it was like 7 spider monkeys climbed down and like we're all pressing their faces up against the glass like, and I'm like sitting on the floor just playing with them, and this lady is like, what the hell is happening right now? And like she took pictures of me, and I should have asked her to send me those because like that was such a weird moment, but they all just like wanted to be around me and I wanted to be around them, and it's like the Jane Goodall moment of my life. But like that happens pretty much every time I go there. Something weird happens where the animals just come really up close to me and want to be around me. And I'm really good with fish, which doesn't seem like an animal that would really care about humans, but they're really social creatures. Like I love it. I love fish. Bees like to come and land on me and do all sorts of, I don't know, just odd. It's odd, but I love it. I love animals, so it doesn't bother me at all. I was just looking at dogs yesterday. I really want to get a dog. Good morning, Holly. Oh my gosh, is it almost time for you to go live? I look around. I know my phone is somewhere. My phone with my time, with the clock. Oh, there it is. Oh, yes. It must be 5 minutes to 11. You must just be getting ready to go live. Oh, maybe you have your, it's 10:55 here. So it's 8:55 there. Just got out of bed. You didn't even look? You're on your phone, aren't you? Maybe you're not. I've got my phones. It's almost 8 a.m., yeah. 7:55. That's what I mean. Oh, you're at your computer. Wow. Ta-da! My computer turned on when we said the word computer. Computerception. You become more of a cat person. Aw. I want like a lazy dog. My son really likes dogs. I got a cat, but he was an old cat. Next pet might be a mini pig. I read it as guinea pig, but you wrote mini pig. I did find a pig named Templeton at the shelter a couple of years ago. I wanted it so bad. Shredda. Pigeons. This is how I read that. I hate bees flying around my face, and pigeons can't stand them. Had one of them fly up into my face. Like, I picture you so angrily typing that. And that's exactly how my brain read it in my head. I'm so sorry to laugh at you. Fuck pigeons, apparently. I'm sorry, I've never had an issue with pigeons. I actually read that book as a kid called The Ringer, about pigeons, about carrier pigeons and like training them. And I like fell in love. I had this weird obsession with pigeons for a long time. And then I met this girl who was literally our neighbor who had pigeons, carrier pigeons, in her house that she trained. It was so weird. It was just like the weirdest coincidence. I never even went to see them, and I was super sad about it. I was like, let me befriend your birds. Yeah. Oh, that's fair. You're from New York City. I've never even been to New York City. Never been to New York. I don't know why. I always just go out west. Out west, Texas. Been to Maine. Maine is beautiful. I do love Maine. Wow, pigeons though. City pigeons. I mean, I live in a city, so there's definitely city pigeons downtown and stuff. They're probably annoying. Oh man, that is funny. I'm sorry to still be laughing at that, but that made me laugh a lot. I needed that. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, if there's food around, they're like, we live here. Cars, cars schmars. Humans, who needs them? No, this is pigeon thoughts. Pigeon thoughts with Carly. Wow, I'm definitely feeling more like myself lately, y'all. Feeling much better today. So, should we do our practice? Oh no. My chat doesn't have like filters on it, does it? Like, oh, the seagulls. Okay, see, seagulls, that I can relate to because we live by the beach, or I grew up by the beach. Yeah, the seagulls, and oh my god. One of my favorite things to do still to this day as an adult is chasing seagulls. Like, so much fun. Um, so much fun to chase them. Me and my son both do now. It's so fun. It's so hilarious. It's just one of the funniest things to me. Wow. Gotta find something to laugh about it, because there are some things in this world that we deal with. Puppers. Oh my god, it's a little pug and a little floofer. You know what I mean. You probably don't. I think it's like a Pomeranian or Pekingese, or no, Pomeranian, I mean. Oh my gosh. Yay, thank you for sharing your dog picture, Kay. It's good luck if a bird poops on your head. Um, I have heard that actually. I have heard that it's good luck. That's hilarious to me. That would feel like the most unlucky thing though. Like, you like whether or not, like even what it means, you just feel like, oh, this still sucks. I still have bird poop on my head. Yay. Okay, everybody share your pets. Share your pets. Or please. Please share your pets. I was gonna come up with a threat, and then I was like, there's no threat. I like don't remember to do half the things I'm supposed to do on Discord. I'm like, Discord? I have a Discord? I changed it recently. I'm getting away from like my sexy side and just kind of embracing the genuine caring side, because like I don't want to be seen as just like that's all I am. So yeah, I would not be I mean, I might, if once it happens, like I'm not gonna freak out about it, but I'm not gonna be like super thrilled about it. I'd be like, all right, well, it's time to go wash my hair. It's time. Hello, birdie. These little birds are so cute right outside my window. I would turn you guys around, but you're not gonna be able to see them. Oh my gosh, who's tired? I'm not tired. What are we gonna do next? We're gonna do either our practice or workout. Bye. You have an awesome stream too, Holly. But at least ice cream, exactly. Oh my god, that's so funny. I was thinking that too. I was like, that's kind of where I would picture it happening too. Sexy mom to library mom. Yeah, exactly. And like, I'm okay with that. Like, I know that I'm still sexy, but everyone else, that doesn't need to be the first thing that people think about me, you know? Like, I have a lot of other good features too. And I think I'm going to go back to my, I did a previous year of celibacy and blogged about it a little bit. I should have blogged more about it, really. I had a lot of things to say about it. But I'm going to do that again. I'm going to start that. I started it already. I don't even know what date it was. I think it was the 22nd. Officially. Also payday. Yeah, so as of the 22nd, we're going through October 20, 22, 22, 10, 22, 22. And like even then, like unless I've met somebody amazing, like I think this will just be a way to focus on myself more, a way to take care of myself more, not give my power away, to learn to trust myself again. Like there's so many things that we think it's going to be fun and we think it's going to be great, and like sex is not always good for us. It's not. The connection, like knowing somebody, loving somebody, like that's special. That's not I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just the physical side of things. So for me, thank you ATF for posting your cat pic. Very important. 10 out of 10. You're getting your black belt. Black belt for cat pics. Oh my god. She's gorgeous. Is it a she? Is it a he? My first instinct is she. Wow. Love. I love your cat so much. Your cat looks so sassy. Like, why are you taking a picture of me? Look at this dog. Look at these dogs. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh my god, look at all these great pets you guys have. Love them. Her name is Juju. I was like, she's a magician or something. Like, she's got some magical powers. I would not fuck with your cat. No way, no how. Call her a wild Juju, though. That's so cute. I love that. Oh, lovely. So lovely. All right. Distractions. I love pet distractions. So we did our meditation already. I feel pretty good about that. And I think I'm going to read one chapter of the Four Agreements. Since we can't do our workout, we'll do our mental workout. Domestication and the Dream of the Planet. My dog is saying please for a treat. That's why her paw is raised in the photo. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Domestication and the Dream of the Planet. What you are seeing and hearing right now is nothing but a dream. You are dreaming right now in this moment. Dreaming is a function of, you are dreaming with the brain awake. Dreaming is the main function of the mind, and the mind dreams 24 hours a day. It dreams when the brain is awake, and it also dreams when the brain is asleep. The difference is that when the brain is awake, there is a material frame that makes us perceive things in a linear way. When we go to sleep, we do not have the frame, and the dream has the tendency to change constantly. That's so great. Cats are like that. Humans are dreaming all the time. Before we were born, the humans before us created a big outside dream that we call society's dream, or the dream of the planet. The dream of the planet is a collective dream of billions of smaller personal dreams, which together create a dream of a family, a dream of a community, a dream of a city, a dream of a country, and a dream of the whole humanity. Finally, the dream of the planet includes all of society's rules, its beliefs, its laws, its religions, its different cultures and the ways to be, its governments, schools, social events, and holidays. Pretty much all the things I dislike. No. We were born, I just want to live free. We were born with the capacity to learn how to dream, and the humans who live before us teach us how to dream the way society dreams. The outside dream has so many rules that when a new human is born, we hook the child's attention and introduce these rules into his or her mind. The outside dream uses mom and dad, the schools, and religion to teach us how to dream. Attention is the ability we have to discriminate and to focus only on that which we perceive, which we want to perceive. We can perceive millions of things simultaneously, but using our attention, we can hold whatever we want to perceive in the foreground of our mind, using our attention. Very important. Y'all love how I just jump into reading a book. I'm just like, yeah, we're going to work out and do all this stuff, but I'm cozy and we're going to read. We're going to read. The adults around us hooked our attention and put information into our minds through repetition. This is the way we learned everything we know. I'm just going to let that sink in for a minute. It's okay that that happened, but we're not going to continue living in their dream anymore. We are taking our dream and our miracles into our own hands now. By using our attention, we learned a whole reality, a whole dream. We learned how to behave in society, what to believe and what not to believe, what is acceptable and what is not acceptable, what is good and what is bad, what is beautiful and what is ugly, what is right and what is wrong. It was all there already, all that knowledge. Hiccups again. Excuse me. All that knowledge, all those rules and concepts about how to behave in the world. When you were in school, you sat in a little chair and put your attention on what the teacher was teaching you. When you went to church, you put your attention on what the priest or minister was teaching you. In the same dynamic with mom and dad, brothers and sisters, they were all trying to hook your attention. We also learned to hook the attention of other humans, and we develop a need for attention, which can become very competitive. Children compete for the attention of their parents, their teachers, their friends. Look at me, look at what I'm doing. Hey, I'm here. The need for attention becomes very strong and continues into adulthood. The outside dream hooks our attention and teaches us what to believe, beginning with the languages we speak. Yeah, we don't fit your mold. The outside dream hooks our attention and teaches us what to believe, beginning with the language that we speak. Language is the code for understanding and communication between humans. Every letter, every word in each language is an agreement. We call this a page in a book. The word page is an agreement that we understand. Once we understand the code, our attention is hooked and the energy is transferred from one person to the other. It was not your choice to speak English. You didn't choose your religion or your moral values. They were already there for you before you were born. We never had the opportunity to choose what to believe or not to believe. We never even chose the smallest of these agreements. We didn't even choose our own name. As children, we don't have the opportunity to choose our beliefs, but we agreed with the information that was passed to us from the dream of the planet via other humans. The only way to store information is by agreement. The outside dream may hook our attention, but if we don't agree, we don't store that information. As soon as we agree, we believe it, and this is called faith. To have faith is to believe unconditionally. That's how we learn as children. Children believe everything adults say. We agree with them, and our faith is so strong that the belief system controls our whole dream of life. We're literally in this brainwave state as children that is the same as hypnosis. So we literally absorb and believe everything we're taught up to like age 12, usually at a minimum. We didn't choose these beliefs, and we may have rebelled against them, but we were not strong enough to win the rebellion. I was not strong enough to win that rebellion. I tried and lost. And when you try and lose, it strips your power from you. You feel lost, like you don't know what to do without somebody now telling you what to do, because that's how you lived almost 20 years of your life. Here we go. The result is to surrender to the beliefs with our agreement. I call this process the domestication of humans, and through the domestication we learn how to live and how to dream. In human domestication, the information from the outside dream is conveyed to the inside dream, creating our whole belief system. First, the child is taught the names of things: mom, dad, milk, bottle. Day by day, at home, at school, at church, and from television, we are told how to live, what kind of behavior is acceptable. The outside dream teaches us how to be a human. We have a whole concept of what a woman is and what a man is, and we also learn to judge. We judge ourselves, judge other people, judge the neighbors. Children are domesticated in the same way that we domesticate a dog, a cat, or any other animal. In order to teach a dog, we punish the dog and we give it rewards. We train our children whom we love so much, the same way that we train any domesticated animal, with a system of punishment and reward. We are told, "You're a good boy," or "You're a good girl," when we do what mom and dad want us to do. When we don't, we are a bad girl or a bad boy. When we went against the rules, we were punished. When we went along with the rules, we got a reward. We were punished many times a day, and we were also rewarded many times a day. Soon we became afraid of being punished, and also afraid of not receiving the reward. The reward is the attention that we got from our parents, or from other people like siblings, teachers, and friends. We soon develop a need to hook other people's attention in order to get the reward. The reward feels good, and we keep doing what others want us to do in order to get the reward. With that fear of being punished and that fear of not getting the reward, we start pretending to be what we are not, just to please others. Just to be good enough for someone else. We want to please mom and dad. We try to please the teachers at school. We try to please the church, and so we start acting. We pretend to be what we are not because we are afraid of being rejected. The fear of being rejected becomes the fear of not being good enough. Eventually, we become someone that we are not. We become a copy of mama's beliefs, daddy's beliefs, society's beliefs, and religion's beliefs. It's kind of heavy. I'm sorry, and I love you. All our normal tendencies are lost in the process of domestication, and when we are old enough for our mind to understand, we learn the word no. The adults say, "Don't do this and don't do that," and we rebel and say no. We rebel because we are defending our freedom. We want to be ourselves, but we are very little, and the adults are big and strong. After a certain time, we are afraid because we know that every time we do something wrong, we are going to be punished. The domestication is so strong that at a certain point in our lives, we no longer need anyone to domesticate us. We don't need mom or dad, the school, or the church to domesticate us. We are so well trained that we are our own domesticator. We are an auto-domesticated animal. We can now domesticate ourselves according to the same belief system we were given, and using the same system of punishment and reward. We punish ourselves when we don't follow the rules according to our belief system, and we reward ourselves when we are the good boy or good girl. The belief system is like a book of law that rules our mind. Without question, whatever is in the book of law is our truth. We base all of our judgments according to the book of law, even if these judgments go against our own inner nature. Even moral laws like the Ten Commandments are programmed into our mind in the process of domestication. I'm still trying to find myself. I will be the first to admit that I still feel so domesticated, so stuck in the matrix. One by one, all these agreements go into the book of law, and these agreements rule our dream. There is something in our mind that judges everybody and everything, including the weather, the dog, the cat, everything. The inner judge uses what is in our book of law to judge everything we do and don't do, everything we think and don't think, and everything we feel and don't feel. Everything lives under this tyranny of the judge. Every time we do something that goes against the book of law, the judge says we are guilty. We need to be punished. We should be ashamed. This happens many times a day, day after day, for all the years of our lives. There is another part of us that receives the judgments, and this part is called the victim. The victim carries the blame, the guilt, and the shame. It is the part of us that says, poor me, I'm not good enough, I'm not intelligent enough, I'm not attractive enough, I'm not worthy of love, poor me. The judge agrees and says, yes, you are not good enough. And this is all based on a belief system that we never chose to believe. These beliefs are so strong that even years later, when we are exposed to new concepts and try to make our own decisions, we find that these beliefs still control our lives. Whatever goes against the book of law will make you feel a funny sensation in your solar plexus, and it's called fear. Breaking the rules in the book of law opens your emotional wounds, and your reaction is to create emotional poison. Because everything in this book of law has to be true, anything that challenges what you believe is going to make you feel unsafe, even if the book of law is wrong. Even if the book of law is wrong, it makes you feel safe. This is why we need a great deal of courage to challenge our own beliefs. Because even if we know we didn't choose all these beliefs, it is also true that we agreed to all of them. Shell Shota, I feel you. I totally feel you. Whew, okay. The agreement is so strong that even if we understand the concept of it not being true, we feel the blame, the guilt, and the shame that occur if we go against these rules. Just as the government has a book of laws that rule society's dream, our belief system is a book of laws that rule our personal dream. All these laws exist in our mind. We believe them, and the judge inside us bases everything on these rules. The judge decrees, and the victim suffers the guilt and punishment. But who says there is justice in this dream? True justice is paying only once for each mistake. This is what I was talking about earlier. True injustice is paying more than once for each mistake. How many times do we pay for one mistake? The answer is thousands of times. Here it is. The human is the only animal on earth that pays 1,000 times for the same mistake. The rest of the animals pay once for every mistake they make, but not us. We have a powerful memory. When we make a mistake, we judge ourselves. We find ourselves guilty, and we punish ourselves. If justice exists, then that would be enough. We don't need to do it again. But every time we remember, we judge ourselves again, and we are guilty again, and we punish ourselves again, and again, and again. If we have a wife or husband, he or she also reminds us of the mistake, so we can judge ourselves again, punish ourselves again, and find ourselves guilty again. Is this fair? Is this fair? Hey, Kim. Oh my goodness, welcome in, welcome in. We are reading from the Four Agreements. We are just on the first chapter. Only on page 12. I think this is the first chapter. It's called, the first chapter, Domestication and the Dream of the Planet. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Kim the Earthling, everyone. Oh, happy to see you. Oh my goodness. Wow, this has been an intense reading so far. This is an intense book. There's so much real talk to this right now. Oh, I needed this. Oh my goodness. I'm getting hungry too. I always start getting hungry when I'm on stream. I don't know about you guys. Maybe it's just me. But usually if I'm just watching someone stream, I just read, or I'll be eating while I'm watching someone stream. I don't read while I watch people stream. That's not distracting. Okay, so we were just talking about how humans pay for their mistakes thousands of times. And that's true injustice, paying more than once for each mistake. And for, the things that we say to our partners, if we have a husband or a wife and he or she also reminds us of the mistake, so we can judge ourselves again, punish ourselves again, and find ourselves guilty again. Is this fair? It's not fair. How many times do we make our spouse, our children, or our parents pay for their same mistake? Every time we remember the mistake, we blame them again and send them all the emotional poison we feel at the injustice. And then we make them pay again for the same mistake. Is that justice? The judge in the mind is wrong because the belief system, the book of law, is wrong. The whole dream is based on false law. 95% of the beliefs we have stored in our minds are nothing but lies. They're nothing but lies, and we suffer because we believe all these lies. In the dream of the planet, it is normal for humans to suffer, to live in fear, and to create emotional dramas. The outside dream is not a pleasant dream. It's a dream of violence, a dream of fear, and a dream of war, a dream of injustice. The personal dream of all humans will vary, but globally it is mostly a nightmare. If we look at human society, we see a place so difficult to live because it is ruled, so difficult to live in because it is ruled by fear. Throughout the world, we see human suffering, anger, revenge, addictions, violence in the street, and tremendous injustice. It may exist at different levels in different countries around the world, but fear is controlling the outside dream. Okay, we have a few pages to go. I'm just going to read the one chapter. If we compare the dream of human society with the description of hell that religions all around the world have promulgated, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. Promulgated? Promulgated? I don't know, y'all. We find that they are exactly the same. Religions say that hell is a place of punishment, a place of fear, pain, suffering, a place where the fire burns you. Fire is generated by emotions that come from fear. Whenever we feel the emotions of anger, jealousy, envy, or hate, we experience a fire burning within us. We are living in a dream of hell. Asiam, welcome in. I talked about your stream first thing this morning. Hi, darling. Glad to see you. Darren Brown did a show about this whole hotel of paid actors, convinced a guy that he killed someone, and he believed it after a while through being made to feel guilty. Dude, that's literally the creepiest thing ever, but also our human brain can totally do that. There's so many crazy psych experiments like that. Look up the Zimbardo, I think it's Zimbardo's prison experiment. You can probably just Google the prison experiment. Oh, you got my emotes now. Wait, do you just have one? How does it work? I think you just get one for first tier for now. I think I need more. I think I need more subscribers before they let me get more emotes, which I think is also weird. I think we should get 5 right away. Dang it. Well, hopefully soon. I'm not sure what else I need to do to get more. I'll have to look into it. More subs. How do you get more subs without emotes? Amazon? Riddle me that. All right, we are just reading from a book. We're reading from the Four Agreements. If you haven't read this book, it's really phenomenal. Great way to shift your mindset and kind of recognize things in a different way. Cute couples on walks in the fall, all bundled up. They're not holding hands, which that's the only thing they're missing. I love seeing couples on walks, though. It's so cute. I love love. So we're just reading this book, like I said, and we just talked about how humans re-experience the same pain over and over. You know, we punish Stanford Prison Experiment. Thank you. Who's Zimbardo? That's the guy who did it, right? I think that was his last name. Anyway, thank you for reminding me of what that was really called. Oh, man, that one's absolutely accurate. Absolutely exactly what we see in the police and military force today. So we gotta recognize, we gotta check ourselves. And the goal of this book to make us see things differently. So it's essentially, at this point right now, we're talking about, the belief system that we've had for our whole lives, what it's based on, all of these different things that we tell ourselves, not being worthy, not being, yeah, thanks, darling, not being good enough, not being lovable, not being confident or outgoing, or whatever lies we have told ourselves. I tell myself I'm not allowed to sing or dance in public. That's embarrassing. Can't embarrass my mom. She doesn't want to hear me sing. I'm a terrible singer. Like, so many things. Nothing makes me happier than singing. I love singing. I love singing and dancing and being a goofball and embarrassing myself in public. I do. I love all these things. These are my favorite things. So I have to recognize that, like, that belief system that I was inundated with is not my belief system anymore. I don't have to sit inside my house and, like, be a normal human, I don't fully agree or disagree with the book so far. That's totally fair. That's kind of how I feel. I like hearing about it so far. Just this mindset of, we grew up with this belief system that we need to, get a job and work for society and do all of these things, buy a house and have a family, and a lot of those things, those things aren't going to lead to happiness. Happiness may lead to those things, but we do need to experience that feeling of happiness first, which will be the next book we read, which is what I'm looking for right now, called Happy for No Reason. Like, sometimes we aren't good enough, and acknowledging that lets us improve. For me, yes, I feel like I do that. But I also wonder how, or I know that hasn't been sustainable in my life. That there are moments when I'm, like, improving myself after a relationship ends, because I want to feel better about myself. I want to boost my self-esteem and get back to the person that I know I can be. But for me, that's just, it doesn't sustain, because I'm not doing it from a place of loving myself. I'm not doing it from a place of compassion, of, like, hey, we're doing this. We want you to live a long time, a long, happy life. Like, the same things that I say to the people that I love, I want you to be healthy so that I can spend more time with you. Like, I need to be saying those things to myself, I need to start by saying, like, hey, Carly, like, we got to eat a good breakfast every morning, because it'll give us so much energy. We'll feel so much better throughout our day, We want to drink our tea every day so that it keeps us clear-minded. We want to do our qigong every day because it, brings that clear mind and invigoration to our body and helps us stay healthy. I've successfully this month gotten through a whole moon cycle without getting sick. And normally I'd be laid up in bed for like a week. And thankfully, due to this qigong practice and staying consistent with that and meditation, like my body's able to rest and recover. Like my sleep patterns are improving again. As I'm taking better care of myself, I'm drinking more water. There's just all these other bonuses that come from that state of compassion. And I've done that in the past too, where I'm like, oh, I need to do this to like, just in spite of my parents, or I'll make him miss me, or whatever, whatever my mentality is coming from. And I, part of it also, like part of the belief system I want to let go of is that feeling of not being good enough. Like I want to let go of that, because the longer I tell myself that, the less I'm going to want to improve, realistically, because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. We can talk ourselves into not being good enough, and then we can live our whole lives not being good enough. And I don't know. Anyway, we'll continue reading. We'll see what else it says. I'm not going to claim to be an expert. I'm just, from my personal experience, that's what I've seen. I can do it for short bursts of time when I'm like, I'm working out to better myself in spite of this person. But I'm hoping that by like actually shifting my mindset, there's so many dogs that are walking by and they're all so cute. So I'm looking at my window, looking at the dogs. But I'm hoping that the sustainable version of that, and the part, the routine, the continuous practice, like, will come from that self-love, from that place of knowing that I'm worthy, that I've always been worthy, and that I want to share my life with me and the real me, not the me that's been created by everyone around me and my, false belief system, but by the me that really feels like, yeah. I don't know if it's ever like, I don't know. That's probably the best way of putting it, in spite of them. But like, yeah, I mean, not like in a negative like way, but just in a way that's like, just because you don't see my worth doesn't mean I don't see my worth. Okay, birds. I can't handle that. Birds running into my window. That is just like, hurts my heart. Thank you, Shellshred. I appreciate you. All right, we're going to continue on because I have a few more pages of this. Oh, we aren't even into the first agreement yet. We're just talking about where we started. Okay, if you consider hell as a state of mind, then hell is all around us. Others may warn us that if we don't do what they say we should do, we will go to hell. Bad news. We are already in hell, including the people who tell us that. No human can condemn another to hell because we are already there. Others can put us into a deeper hell, true, but only if we allow this to happen. Every human has his or her own personal dream, and just like the society dream, it is often ruled by fear. We learn to dream hell in our own life, in our own personal dream. The same fears that manifest in different ways for each person. The same fears manifest in different ways for each person, of course. But we experience anger, jealousy, hate, envy, and other negative emotions. Our personal dream can also become an ongoing nightmare, where we suffer and live in a state of fear. But we don't need to dream a nightmare. It is possible to enjoy a pleasant dream. I love y'all so much. All of humanity is searching for truth, justice, and beauty. We are on an eternal search for the truth because we only believe in the lies we have stored in our mind. We are searching for justice because in the belief system we have, there is no justice. We search for beauty because it doesn't matter how beautiful a person is. We don't believe that person has beauty. We keep searching and searching when everything is already within us. There is no truth to find. Wherever we turn our heads, all we see is the truth. But with the agreements and beliefs we have stored in our mind, we have no eyes for this truth. We don't see the truth because we are blind. What blinds us are all those false beliefs we have in our mind. We have the need to be right and make others wrong. We trust what we believe, and our beliefs set us up for suffering. It is as if we live in the middle of a fog that doesn't let us see any further than our own nose. We live in a fog that is not even real. This fog is a dream, your personal dream of life, what you believe, all the concepts you have made with others, with yourself, and even with God. Obviously, you've been here the whole time. And I've been reading just to you, so it's good to see your name in the chat. We are reading the 4 agreements. We already wrote our gratitude list. We were going to work out. We had a really nice discussion about all sorts of things. And at this point, we are reading about domestication and the dream of the planet. And I'm getting cozy. We're doing snuggly time today. We're doing cozy corner. Carly's cozy corner. This is literally the corner of my bedroom. Oh, you guys haven't even been able to see this beautiful tapestry that's been there. It's so lovely. Anyway, okay. Your body craving veggies. Well, I'm sure you have something delicious that you can eat. The fog is a dream with wow, okay. We trust what we believe, and our beliefs set us up for suffering. It's as if we live in the middle of a fog that doesn't let us see any further than our own nose. We live in a fog that is not even real. This fog is a dream, your personal dream of your life, what you believe, all the concepts you have about what you are, all the agreements you have made with others, with yourself, and even with God. Your whole mind is a fog, which the Toltecs called a mitote. Your mind is a dream where 1,000 people talk at the same time and nobody understands each other. Your mind, that's so beautiful. Your mind is a dream where 1,000 people talk at the same time and nobody understands each other. This is the condition of the human mind, a big mitote. And with that big mitote, you cannot see what you really are. In India, they call the mitote Maya, which means illusion. It is the personality's notion of I am. Everything you believe about yourself and the world, all the concepts and programming we have in our minds, are all the mitote. We cannot see who we truly are. We cannot see that we are not free. That is why humans resist life. To be alive is the biggest fear humans have. Death is not the biggest fear we have. Our biggest fear is taking the risk to be alive. The risk to be alive and express what we really are. Just being ourselves is the biggest fear of humans. We have learned to live our lives trying to satisfy other people's demands. We have learned to live by other people's points of view because of the fear of not being accepted and of not being good enough for someone else. During the process of domestication, we form an image of what perfection is in order to try to be good enough. We create an image of how we should be in order to be accepted by everybody. We especially try to please the ones who love us, like mom and dad, big brothers and sisters, the priests, and the teachers. Trying to be good enough for them, we create an image of perfection, but we don't vent this image. We create this image, but this image is not real. We are never going to be perfect from this point of view. Never. It is cold today. Not being perfect, we reject ourselves, and the level of self-rejection depends on how effective the adults were in breaking our integrity. After domestication, it is no longer about being good enough for anybody else. We are not good enough for ourselves because we don't fit with our own image of perfection. This is like waves of truth hitting me right now. We cannot forgive ourselves for not being what we wish to be, or rather what we believe we should be. We cannot forgive ourselves for not being perfect. We know that we are not what we believe we are supposed to be, and so we feel false, frustrated, and dishonest. We try to hide ourselves and we pretend to be what we are not. The result is that we feel inauthentic and wear social masks to keep others from noticing this. We are so afraid that somebody else will notice that we are not what we pretend to be. We judge others according to our image of perfection as well, and naturally they fall short of our expectations. We dishonor ourselves just to please other people. We even do harm to our physical bodies just to be accepted by others. You see teenagers taking drugs just to avoid being rejected by other teenagers. I think that they're really doing it to run away. Maybe drinking alcohol. Anyway. They are not aware that the problem is that they don't accept themselves. They reject themselves because they are not what they pretend to be. They wish to be a certain way, but they are not. And for this they carry shame and guilt. Humans punish themselves endlessly for not being what they believe they should be. They become very self-abusive, and they use other people to abuse themselves as well. But nobody abuses us more than we abuse ourselves, and it is this judge, the victim, and the belief system that make us do this. True, we find people who say their husband or wife or mother or father abused them, but you know that we abuse ourselves much more than that. The way we judge ourselves is far worse. It's the worst judge that ever existed. If we make a mistake in front of people, we try to deny the mistake and cover it up. But as soon as we are alone, the judge becomes so strong, the guilt is so strong, and we feel so stupid, so bad, so unworthy. In your whole life, nobody has ever abused you more than you have abused yourself. And the limit of your self-abuse is exactly the limit you will tolerate from someone else. If someone abuses you a little more than you abuse yourself, you will probably walk away from that person. But if someone abuses you a little less than you abuse yourself, you will probably stay in the relationship and tolerate it endlessly. If you abuse yourself very badly, you can even tolerate someone who beats you up, humiliates you, and treats you like dirt. Why? Because in your belief system you say, I deserve it. This person is doing me a favor by being with me. I'm not worthy of love and respect. I'm not good enough. We have the need to be accepted and to be loved by others, but we cannot accept and love ourselves. The more self-love we have, the less we will experience self-abuse. Self-abusers come from self-rejection. And self-rejection comes from having an image of what it means to be perfect and never measuring up to that ideal. Our image of perfection is the reason we reject ourselves. It is why we don't accept ourselves the way we are, and why we don't accept others the way they are. Prelude to a New Dream. I'm feeling this too. There are thousands of agreements you have made with yourself, with other people, with your dream of life, with God, with society, with your parents, with your spouse, and your children. But the most important agreements are the ones you make with yourself. In these agreements, you tell yourself who you are, what you feel, what you believe, and how to behave. The result is what you call your personality. In these agreements, you say, this is what I am, this is what I believe. I can do certain things, and some things I cannot do. This is reality, that is fantasy. This is possible, that is impossible. One single agreement is not such a problem, but we have many agreements that make us suffer, that make us fail in life. If you want to live a life of joy and fulfillment, you have to find the courage to break those agreements that are fear-based and claim your personal power. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing here, everyone. These agreements that come from fear require us to expend a lot of energy. But the agreements that come from love help us to conserve energy and even gain extra energy. Snaps to that, y'all. Each of us is born, my fingers are so cold I could barely snap. Each of us is born with a certain amount of personal power that we rebuild every day after we rest. Unfortunately, we spend all our personal power first to create all these agreements and then to keep these agreements. Our personal power is dissipated by all the agreements we have created, and the result is that we feel powerless. This is a very good point. Okay, let's see. I gotta close that Discord. It's so distracting. I'm like looking at your cat, looking at all your pets. All right, so we've been on a while. So we are literally, that is what we are here to do. We're here to find the courage to break the agreements that are fear-based and claim our personal power back. We have just enough power to survive each day, because most of it is used to keep the agreements that trap us in the dream of the planet. How can we change the dream, the entire dream of our life, when we have no power to change even the smallest agreement? If we can see it, it is our agreements that rule our own life. Excuse me. I think that means it's time for water. I really need a haircut. My hair's getting crazy. All right, here we are. If we can see it as our agreements that rule our own life, and we don't like the dream of our life, we need to change the agreements. When we are finally ready to change our agreements, there are 4 very powerful agreements that will help us to break those agreements that come from fear and deplete our energy. Each time you break an agreement, all the power you used to create it returns to you. If you adopt these 4 new agreements, they will create enough personal power for you to change the entire system of your old agreements. You need a very strong will in order to adopt these 4 agreements. But if you can begin to live your life with these agreements, the transformation in your life will be amazing. I love this. You will see the drama of hell disappear right before your very eyes. Instead of living in a dream of hell, you will be creating a new dream, your personal dream of heaven. Wow, we finished the first chapter. Oh my god. I needed to read that, you guys. I have been putting that off for so long. I want to keep reading. I have 30 more minutes. I could read another chapter if we want. We could chat. We could do the short seated qigong practice, whatever you want. Whichever. Oh, that was lovely though. I really needed to hear about those agreements, especially because I'm about to go see my parents and grandparents who are very intense human beings. Um, and I need to just remind myself that like although those beliefs were my truth, I don't need to make them my truth every day anymore. I don't need to live in that hell. I don't need to create hell for myself. I don't need to sabotage myself and hurt myself and make the same mistakes again. That's not the same person I am. I've grown so much since back then. Um, I don't I don't want to hurt myself anymore. I don't want to feel like I deserve that. I don't want to feel like I deserve to live in pain and hell because of what I've experienced for my whole life. That just doesn't have to be the truth. And I hope you all feel that as well. I hope it doesn't have to continue to be your truth as well. I love you too, Blue Rebel. Thank you. I believe in each of you. I really appreciate you all being here. Like I said, there's so many things that I wouldn't do for myself without you guys here. So you just help me to settle. I have a hard time just sitting still. I have a really hard time sitting still. And yet, since we started the stream almost 2.5 hours ago, I have been just comfortably sitting in my lotus position. So, I don't know. There's just something really beautiful about this, this platform and this community. Yeah, Shell Shudda. Sometimes we just struggle. I love to read books, but there's not a lot of time for me to sit still. I mean, I gotta go pick up my son pretty soon, so life just gets busy, and yeah, I think this is a good way to read the book. Reading a book on stream. I felt good about it. It felt like the right thing to do, and it felt like this knowledge should be shared. And also it's knowledge that I need to remind myself of. I've read this book before. I listened to it on YouTube anyway. But I retain so much more information when I can see something. I'm a very visual learner. Like that quote. Like, I haven't read this book probably since 2014. And to still remember that line in it and like the page that it was on and like the side of the book, like, I don't know. I did buy this book at one point, and my sister gave it back to me and then took it back, I think, at some point. But, so I must have looked at the book at one point, but I remember exactly where that section was about how often we punish ourselves. And I like to say like partial photographic memory, like I can remember things very well by the visual representation. But what do you guys think? Do you want to do the Qigong? Do you want to hear another chapter? I have about 30 to 40 minutes. Let me know. I'm up for anything. My computer again, just coming back on. My hair is so crazy today. We're just accepting it. We're accepting and loving ourselves for how we are. Yawns and all. Otherwise, if nobody has an opinion, if no one has an opinion, we'll do our practice. We'll do our short seated practice. Just the little 10-minute long one. Maybe. Is that the one? I don't think that's the one. There's one that's the healing sound sitting practice. But I think this was like an evening Qigong. Let me find it. Maybe not. There's basic breathing practices, breathing meditation. Oh. This is a whole video about Qigong for self-healing. I don't know where my Perfect. I love that. I hardly ever give anyone suggestions or advice either when they ask. Unless it's like sound check. I like answering people on their sound check questions. Oh my goodness. Good. Well, we'll do. I want to listen to this video. I also want to find my speaker. I heard it. It's probably back here. There you are. Oh, y'all. How do y'all put up my goofy ass? I don't even know. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's make the bed. Make your beds, people. Be an adult. Oh my god. Oh, my legs. My legs. My legs. Alright. Here's the other books. We'll read this one next. Happy for No Reason. Or maybe we'll read this one next. The Mastery of Love. Because your girl needs to learn. Okay? She got some learning to do. Shit. I laugh to avoid crying. Which I think is a good rule. We should all do that. Or maybe we should just cry. We obviously need it. I cried yesterday. I don't need it. I'm fine. I'm not crying today. I'm moving on. Moving on up. I needed a sweater. I feel much better now. Sweater to make you feel better. The best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. Sorry. Lost a viewer on that one, my bad. They're like, fuck this. Okay. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I know you guys liked the yoga mat stream. I'm sure it was wonderful. But yeah, we're gonna actually watch this video, or listen to this video, I should say, on about qigong for self-healing. So it's only a few minutes long. If it's really boring, you know me, I'll stop it in the middle. I won't even ask. I'm just like, okay, we're done. If there's a sound problem, bye-bye. Wow, that was probably loud. My bad. I'm glad. I love this yoga mat. It's very, very
For thousands
pleasant.
of years in China, India, and most cultures around the world, self-healing has been an integral part of an overall approach to wellness. Hi, I'm Lee Holden.
Hi, Lee.
And welcome to Qigong for Self-Healing.
Lee Holden,
In
everyone.
this program, you'll learn an ancient Chinese system
Just a
that
normal
will
ass
enable you
dude.
to take charge of your own health.
Super
and
nice,
thus
super
promoting
calm.
vitality and longevity, and deepening your awareness and insight.
Thank
By
you,
learning
y'all.
to harness your own innate life energy, or qi, you can begin to direct it for specific purposes of self-healing. Originally called medical qigong, the ultimate goal of this
Medical
practice is to
qigong.
restore wholeness from within.
This is why we're doing
This
this.
kind of holistic medicine
Healing
works
ourselves
on
from
energy
the inside
imbalances
out.
at the root level, alleviating illnesses that are troubling you in the moment,
Chronic
and preventing
illnesses,
future problems from occurring.
prevention,
As you learn the
increasing
practices in
immunity,
this program,
building
you'll
up our
become your
immunity
own
against
best
this
healer,
pandemic.
tapping into the body's incredible restorative power to find inner balance. Like a sculptor chiseling away at the rock, you will chip away at energy blockages. This will reveal the vital parts of your innermost self, enabling you to become free of pain, disease, and discomfort. This program is based on 3 distinct ways of awakening your healing power. First are Qigong stretching movements that clear stress and open lines of tension. Think
It's
of this
really
as a way
helped
to
me.
remove blockages or stagnant energy. Second are pressure points. Pressure points are a way to balance the body's electrical system, creating harmony and balance. Third are flowing movements that allow you to tap into the energy all around you and feel connected. The stretching and flowing movements become clear and easy to follow as we do the exercises, but it's important to have a deeper visual understanding of the meridian lines and pressure points before we go into this practice. There are literally thousands
I need
of
to be showing
acupressure
you guys
points
this
throughout the
video.
body. These acupressure points are along
I
meridian
need,
lines or
like,
pathways of energy.
I need to
All of
put this
these
in a
meridian
window
lines
so you
are
guys can
named
see
after
this, not
internal
show my
organs.
phone like a goofball.
Think of these meridians as rivers of energy that feed all the organs, muscles, and tissues of the body with
Yeah,
vital life force.
this is why we're here. This is why we're
Pressure
doing this,
points
to heal
along the
ourselves.
meridians are like vortexes of energy. This is where the most influence is, allowing one to use pressure to make a change in the body, either to clear a blockage or to
The
increase
kidneys,
flow.
though, for real, the kidneys.
In this program,
It looks
you'll be
silly,
learning
you
the
know, you're like,
potent
oh my god,
acupressure points
but,
for self-healing.
haha.
The
But for
key is
real,
to
the
become
kidneys,
familiar with
yo,
these
that is
areas,
where we
but it's
heal.
not necessary to know them exactly
Digestion, so
to
many
get the
things.
amazing benefits. Let's review the points you'll be using in the exercises. The first set of points correspond to the lungs,
I'm not
located
gonna
at the
show you
chest.
this.
These are lung 1 and 2 points. These acupressure points strengthen the lungs.
So
and
when we do
support the
that
immune
spinning
system.
one, I really want you hitting your
Located at the
lungs.
center of the chest
Look at
is a
that.
pressure point to
Immune
balance
system.
emotions and stress.
Balancing emotions
This
and
is
stress.
CV17, meaning it's the 17th point on the conception vessel meridian. There are many pressure points along the back of the body, especially next to and along the spine. In
Kidneys.
this routine, you'll be learning how to activate the points along the lower back area. These help to increase blood flow to the low back itself and are also used to increase vitality and generate more energy.
So awesome.
Points around the major joints of the body are the most powerful. Let's start with looking at the knees. The 3 mile point is located on the outside of the knees and is excellent for tonifying the body's energy,
3 mile point.
helping digestion,
Oh, can I see
strengthening
that
the immune
light?
system, and boosting internal energy. On the lateral side of the lower leg is gallbladder 34, which is said to benefit all the tendons in the body as well as clear stress out of the muscles.
Gallbladder 34, that's on the
Behind
outside.
the knee is a point called UB40 along the urinary
That's
bladder
just
channel.
literally straight behind the
This
knee.
point is said to be the master of the low back.
Ooh.
UB40
Got low
opens the
back
lines of
problems? This
tension
has helped my
through
back
the
so
hamstrings
much. I have
into the lower
chronic
back.
low back issues
The elbows also have lots of pressure points.
and arthritis runs in
Here
my
at the
family,
top
all sorts of
crease
things.
The elbow is large intestine 11.
The top crease
called
of the
crooked
elbow,
marsh,
literally right here.
which is great for immune function.
I'm like showing
things
it, you
like
can't
sore
see me.
throat and fevers.
I need to tilt this down again.
Inside of the elbow is lung
Inside of
5,
the
which
elbow.
clears phlegm and heat.
There's
Another
phlegm
point
and
on the
heat.
inside of the elbow, near the head of the ulna, is heart 3. This point is used for emotional balance.
I was like, this makes me feel so good. Why do I want to cry right now?
On the inside, 3
Creating
fingers up
emotional
from the crease
balance.
of the wrist
Gosh darn
is
it. Okay, so
called
the
inner
wrist.
gate and is used for emotional balance and clearing anxiety.
Okay.
It also has a special function of
Right
relieving
there at the
nausea
top of
from
the-
things like motion
About 3
sickness,
inches up the wrist.
morning sickness, or general stomach unease. As you
So
come
that's
down
that
the crease
pressure
of the
point for
wrist
motion
and toward the
sickness.
pinky finger side of the hand,
We always wear them
you'll
up
find
here,
the
but
heart
it's really
rate.
down here.
This point here on the
Red,
inside of
red
the ulnar bone is heart 7,
wine.
which is a great point for insomnia.
Stay
Also,
close
here
to
on the inside of the wrist is a
me.
point that tonifies.
Okay,
and
right on the
strengthens
inside of the
lungs.
wrist, yeah.
This is lung 9. On the outside of the wrist are more points. 3 fingers up from the crease of the wrist are points called the outer gates.
Oh, I never did
These
this one.
points are used for
Outer
strengthening
gates
the
up
immune
here
system and
on
getting
top.
over
Whoa,
the beginning of a cold.
this is immune system?
The hands have extremely
Shit.
powerful
Sorry, y'all.
pressure
I gotta tell my dad this one. My
Large
dad's got a little
intestine
cold.
4,
I've been trying
or
to
Hagu,
think of.
is a
Dang
point
it.
that's famous for
See, I thought this one was the pressure point for immunity because the lungs, but I knew he wouldn't do this. He tried to do the spinning one. He just can't loosen up enough to do the spinning one. Even this one where I'm like, Dad, just like relax your hands, just do this. He's like, I'm like, no, maybe put your elbows down here and then, just like relax, just like, you're just like chill, relax. And he's like, he's so fucking stiff. I go up to his arms and he's got his fists like clenched and he's like, I'm like, Dad, just like, just breathe, like just like a little bit of, he cannot do it. I tried so many times. Oh, it's so funny to me. So anyways, so lungs, immune system, right here as well, that pressure point, which I can't show you because look at my bright yellow nail. Okay, here we go. So we're actually onto the thumb one now. I don't know, that was just an important moment, I guess, to tell you guys. But I was trying to think because we need more for the immune system. I know that that's a big one right now.
clearing headaches.
This
It's
one,
located between the
headaches.
first finger and the thumb.
the first finger
It's
and the
also
thumb.
good for sinuses, eyes, and immune system.
Wow, here's an immune system one
On the
again.
outside edge of the hand,
Dang, that's
at the
good.
base of the pinky finger, is called small intestine 3.
Base of the pinky
This
finger.
point is special for clearing neck tension and opening the spine.
Kind of right at the knuckle.
Through the face and head are a myriad of points.
Face and head. So
Taking
this
you
is when
through
we're
a
doing like the
qigong facial
massage
rejuvenation
and
that will
this.
stimulate all the points on the face
All the
and through
pressure
the head.
points. Like
These points relieve mental tension, clear the mind, and bring healing circulation through the whole cranial
So
area.
that's why we do that whole
Our feet
facial
are
massage. I know
notorious
people
for
don't like
lots of
touching their
incredible
face.
points,
I don't really
which
either,
developed
but
into foot
just put some
reflexology.
good lotion on your
On
hands.
the very bottom of the feet is a point called the bubbling
Or
springs. This
wash
point
your
is
hands before you
calming
do it.
and fabulous for relieving
Sorry, I'm
insomnia.
talking over it. Bubbling
Liver
springs.
3 between the big toe and the second toe is great for headaches, stress, and high blood
You
pressure.
guys can't even see that. I'm so sorry.
The
It's not that
meridians go
helpful.
from the feet through the legs.
So then we
There are
go,
lots of
like
points
when
on
we
the
do that
inside of the
massage,
legs.
all the way up
For
the
example,
legs.
spleen 6 is located 4 fingers up from the medial malleolus. This point
Medial
is great for hormone balance,
malleolus. Wow.
for things like
What a word.
menopause or PMS,
What?
as well as great for insomnia.
We could
Ears
cure
are a
anything with
special
this.
area
Do you
for
guys hear
acupressure.
this?
There are over
Oh my god.
160
The
points on
ears. 160 points on just your
Stimulating
ears.
helps calm the nervous system.
So you're like,
and can
what's
be
this
used for
weird girl
things like
massaging your
cravings
ears
or
for?
addictions.
And I'm like, I don't freaking know, but we're
During
doing
your
it.
exercise routine, I'll be instructing you to move to your
This is
right and
why.
left. Your movement should mirror my movements
So
on
when
the
we do
screen,
this one,
meaning follow along with me in the same direction. Make sure all the exercises feel comfortable in your body. Never stretch too far or do anything that causes discomfort. You may want to watch the routine all the way through the first time before following along.
I should probably show you guys.
As you begin
a
to
little
use
better.
the practices in this program, you'll feel a renewed sense of aliveness
inner balance, and deep healing. Congratulations on taking charge of your own health through Qigong and acupressure. Now let's get started.
Ooh. Congratulations, baby. Congratulations. Seriously, I am like so grateful that you're all here, that you got here. You're about to meditate. Yes, Abominable Snowman. We started our class with meditation today. We did a self-love meditation and it was very powerful. Yeah, that was definitely the best way to start the day. Like, basically I woke up at 8:20 and I just like did some random stuff around the house. I did all my dishes, I cleaned up, I cleaned this room and the other room because I couldn't figure out where I wanted to stream. Like, I put brand new sheets on the bed. I had my little heated rice pack by my feet last night to help me fall asleep. Oh, it was such a good way to fall asleep, honestly. If anybody is interested and wants one, I didn't make this one, but I would gladly make you a little rice pack for warmth. Got any meditations for? Yeah, there actually are tons of meditations on not procrastinating or getting the motivation to start a project. There's like all sorts. If you want me to look that up, I legit will. We could do a 5-minute meditation on that. So when I was a kid, I used to make eye pillows, which are just like little, oh, mine was so cute. I used to do flaxseed in it, flaxseed with essential oils, and you could heat it up on the microwave. It smelled really good when you heated it up. But you put it over your eyes at night to fall asleep. You could also cool it if you're into that. But yeah, I would just sew up little squares. I didn't have a sewing machine. I would do it by hand usually. But like just sew up a little 3 sides of the square, then you fill it up with rice, then you sew the outside edge. You add your essential oils or your herbs or whatever you want. Thank you so much. Abominable Snowman, I'm so glad you're here. Whiskey, hello, my friend and my sub. Dude, I can't believe... maybe I should say subscriber. Sub has a whole new meaning. No, nowadays. I love you guys so much. Wait, my friend at their house had a sock with rice in it, tied in. Yeah, oh, you could just do it super simple. You could do a sock. You could do a sock puppet. A sock puppet of rice with some essential oils or herbs in it. Like, literally go, at least where I live, you could go walk for like 5 minutes and you're going to find, oh no, dang it, Whiskey, I wondered if you would. I'm so sorry to hear that. My heart goes out to you. But where I live anyway, you could go for a walk and find local lavender, local chamomile. $600, dude. Wow, 6,000. Tell me it's really 600. Either way, $600. Ooh. If I had $600 right now, I could almost pay for my rent, which would be great. I would love that. But I'll get paid soon enough. Yikes, though, dude. That's rough. Let's do a meditation on not procrastinating, and also, hopefully you had fun. That's all I gotta say. I don't know what else to say in this case. I'm so sorry. Oh, my heart. Dang, y'all. What are we? Procrastination. Oh, is your extra money? Yeah, still a lot. Yeah. I hope we play blackjack at least. There's so many meditations on procrastination right now. This is so funny. There's whole playlists on it. There's courses on it. Overcoming procrastination, and writer's block, procrastination obliteration. I had to say that one. That's a really good one. Yay, that's great. That's amazing. man, I need to open up to be receptive to that money, because like y'all are talking about money that I like and do not do not see frequently enough. I had a lot of money for a while, and yeah, and I'll get back to that. I'll get back to that. All right, let's see. Procrastination. There's so many. It depends on how long we want to meditate for. Do we want to just do like 5 to 10 minutes? That sounds good enough, especially for procrastinating. We don't want to sit there for too long. Wow, okay.
Hello, and welcome to day 5 of 7 on our epic journey together to overcoming that nasty, nasty villain of self-sabotage. Today we're going to look at an oldie but goodie, procrastination. Because come on, who doesn't procrastinate? So we all know that procrastination looks like putting things off, whether it's taking action or just making decisions in our minds, but there are a lot of different reasons that we procrastinate. Sometimes it's the sense that things are completely out of our control anyway, which is a flavor of victimhood. We indulge in that belief and then we act as if it's true. Well, nothing I do is going to make a difference anyway, so I'm just going to not do anything at all. Sit on my couch and watch it fail. Refer back to video number 1 for how to get out of this way of being and thinking. Another reason we procrastinate is pure lack of motivation. In coaching terms, self-enrollment is missing. In that case, you've got to find the reason that you want to do the thing. You've got to find it or invent it. What's the breakthrough that you're playing for example? What do you want to create with not just what you do, but how you do it? What's the thing that you get to practice with it? What's the secret challenge that you're going to create for yourself? Make it fun. Give it meaning. And that'll make motivation less of a challenge for you. Here's my favorite reason for procrastination. Crippling perfectionism that has us needing the conditions to be absolutely pristine and perfect before we feel comfortable even starting something. E.B. White said this about writing. A writer who waits for ideal conditions under which to work will die without ever putting a word on paper. So apply that truth to whatever your thing is. Remind yourself that ideal conditions just don't exist. Do it anyway. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good and done. So even if you only have 20 minutes between errands to work on your thing, even if you're cranky, even if you haven't had your magical green juice today yet, draw Nike's logo on your hand every day if you need to remind yourself to just do it. Just do it already. Okay, so those were some of the reasons that we procrastinate, and there were for sure a few tips in there, but I have a few more for you. Here are my 3 antidotes for procrastination. Number 1 is what I like to call urgency on purpose. And that's opposed to what most of us do. Urgency out of a sense of emergency. No fun. Think about it. When do most of us really hustle into action and make shit happen? When there's a lot of external pressure. Here's an example. The end of the quarter is just 2 weeks away, and you're nowhere near hitting your sales numbers as a salesperson. So you go into complete overdrive, doing everything you can to hit those numbers before the close of the quarter so you can get that bonus you really want, right? And, maybe you even amaze yourself with how much you're able to accomplish when you really put your mind to it. And maybe you even hit your numbers. But more likely than not, you won't, because you just didn't leave yourself enough time. And there's only so many hours in each day. And in addition to that, you probably stress yourself out so hard that it takes you an additional 2 or 3 weeks just to recover. That's what urgency from emergency looks like. Urgency on purpose is when you create urgency for yourself with timelines of your own and your own purpose for sticking to them. My coach and I had a really great conversation about this a while ago when I kept moving a declaration I had around my business out and out, like 1 month at a time. Very sneaky on my part. So my coach helped me get clear on why I would want to stop being so laissez-faire about it and create urgency on purpose for myself. Because sure, I could wait until I really had to hustle, when I started running out of money, for example. And that wouldn't be fun at all. Hey, do you want to be my client? Because I really need clients. Or I could create the motivation right then. So I did. I got incredibly clear on what filling up my practice sooner would give me, what it would make possible for me. For example, I would be able to make free offerings like this one. I would be able to read more, to write more, to catch up with friends on Marco Polo more. I love doing that. And to travel for fun more. So with that clarity of purpose, okay, that's why I actually want to create this sooner, instead of just like letting it take however long it takes without putting any of my own action to it. Remember, co-creation with the universe instead of letting the universe do it all. So yeah, with that clarity of purpose, I, put the pedal to the metal, and I was able to do it all with a sense of fun instead of, coming from that place of emergency. And that is urgency on purpose. Really good stuff. Number 2 antidote for procrastination. Challenge yourself to make decisions in the moment and to make decisions more independently, because often what really slows us down is waiting around for other people's feedback. Of course, sometimes that's what's truly needed, but get really clear for yourself on when that's the case and when you're just giving away your power to give away your power. You'll increase your trust in yourself the more decisive you become, and you'll save yourself a whole lot of time. Number 3, prioritize by impact. In other words, work on the most important things first. Most women create giant, endless to-do lists, and then they start with the things that are least intimidating, or it might take, the least time to do. And these are often very small things that have little to do with our highest intentions. So you can even create 2 lists. This is what I do. One with the top 5 most important projects that you need to move forward, and one with everything else. Always start working with the top 5 first in order of importance or impact. Like number 1 is the most important project that I need to move along, and that's not to say you need to get number 1 completely done before you move on to anything else. I mean, of course, it might be like a really big project that's going to take a ton of time, but you can do a certain amount of work to move it forward that day and move on to the number 2 and so on. And go over to the other list when you need a break from the top 5, or in the 1 hour, let's say you set aside each day to work on mini tasks from the other list, like ordering XYZ on Amazon or getting back to Carla about XYZ. And here's one more small bonus antidote, specifically about email. Don't leave emails in limbo. I have a few clients who've told me that they work on emails for a really long time. They just keep rereading them, they leave them in draft, they just keep working on them until they feel like they're perfect, or just until it's like the deadline to send the freaking email. And one trick that I've picked up a few years ago that helps me avoid doing this is when I start my email, hey Jenny, then I'll go down right after that and say, thank you, ECAT, and then I will fill in the middle. So for whatever reason, like writing the sign off before writing the body helps me send emails like right after I start them. And just don't let perfection be the enemy of done or good again here. So when you start something small like that, like a little text or email to someone, finish it, and that'll free up some mental energy for you as well as time. So that's it for today's video. I hope you have fun getting out there and punching procrastination in the face today. Come back tomorrow for our second to last video. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. And as always, let me know if there's any, anything that I can help you with, answering any questions, or if you have any feedback for me. I'm already starting to get some really awesome feedback, and I love it so much. So keep it coming, you guys, you gals. Love you so much, and have a good one.
That was lovely. That was a good one. I'm glad we listened to that. Punch procrastination in the face. That one really made me laugh. I enjoyed that too. I hope that helps. Oh, yes. Oh, I've been really forgetful about that. I have been totally avoiding social media. Basically just been on Twitch and Discord. So trying to stay off of Instagram more. So I have been missing a lot of messages. So I'll check it out. I will check it out. Thank you for the reminder. I am streaming on my phone, yes. I do not have another streaming system at this point, but I'm hoping to get one hopefully today. We'll see. That was cute, I thought. Man, Insight Timer just wants me to rate it. I'm just not gonna rate it. Alright, loves. Ooh, I gotta stretch out my legs. Lotus position for a long time. And it is officially 12:30, so this is the time that I was going to stream until. We got through a chapter of the 4 agreements. We'll put a bookmark in here. We will go ahead and finish that. We'll read the second chapter maybe tonight, depending on if my son gets picked up or not. We'll find out. But yeah, if I have the night to myself, we'll just do a little story time, and probably be good to read to him as well. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. But yeah, let's see who's on. I bet Holly's still on. And we'll see who we want to raid over to. We didn't do our Qigong today. We didn't do our Qigong. Do you guys want to go get some tarot readings from my friends? There's also a deck giveaway today. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday as well. Or Monday, depending on if you're in Australia. Love, care, and support to you all. Blessings that you are breathing in a part of this earth. Yes, you all make this world complete. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. So my friend is streaming right now, and I think we should go stream right over to her because she's wonderful. Let's go. Then you guys can get some tarot readings if you're interested. If you just want to hear her lovely voice, she has a really lovely voice. And apparently she's for mature audiences only. She must swear. I just recently took that off because I think I'm going to stop swearing and just be more loving, present more love to the world, and show more love to myself. It's really important. So, I hope everybody has a lovely day. My phone is about to die, so perfect timing. Love you guys so much. Millions of kisses. Yeah, both of my phones are at the same percentage. Due number of points. A number of points for something. Oh, look at, I have all this stuff set up. Oh, cool. We're about to raid. Okay, I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks to the new subscribers and followers. Appreciate you so much. Bye, Gingerbread. Love you guys. Have a great day. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Hopefully I'll be back later. We'll see. I'll post in Discord and let y'all know. Hopefully. No swearing for 10 minutes. Oh. I like it. Love you.
Someone see your name, it's not a thing.